Well, see, I like to read the obituary because I try to imagine where I'll be on that page and how big my picture will be. I've always read the obituaries, so I can't say it's a function of age. I've read them since I was 16 years old. I think to die is like to be born. And what you go out being remembered for has always been extremely interesting to me. I was reading the obituary one day, and it talked about Dr. Peter. And it said that he had made these tapes in Vancouver. I didn't even know where, in Vancouver, somewhere near Seattle. And he had made these broadcast tapes for the 4 years of his HIV. First he was HIV, and then he had AIDS, and then he died. Of course, he would be alive today, which is a source of great torment to me, because he was such a remarkable person. I never met Dr. Peter, except that I called the Vancouver station, based on the obit, and got his tapes, and imported a Vancouver producer who had produced his tapes over the 4-year period. And out of that, we did the broadcast tapes of Dr. Peter. And there were, I think, 164 tapes over that 4-year period, and we worked on them chronologically to make them an hour-and-a-half show. But it was a great love. I loved him. I never met him. But I loved his courage. He skied when he was blind, and he was at the beginning of the scourge, is that how you say it, of AIDS, and he was a great guy. He was just great. You know, at his funeral service on tape, whatever it was, his dog stood up when the audience stood up. His partner brought the dogs, the 2 dogs, who had been terribly depressed since Peter had died. And when the audience stood up to sing a psalm or whatever you sing in church, the dogs stood up. It was just, you know, incredible. And one of them developed an ulcer after Dr. Peter died. You know, it was a great show. It was a great documentary. And it was from the obits, you know.